Hello, I'm so sorry to hear about the loss of your mother, but it is time for us to go ahead and select some caskets. So we have a lot of different things to choose from as far as different materials and interiors and all of those sorts of things. So were you looking at, what type of material were you looking for?
Wood. She liked to be outdoors, and I don't think metal would have done her.
Okay, so we have a lot of great choices as far as wood caskets go.
Now she was more interested in like lighter woods.
Lighter woods, okay,
ma'am.
great. So all the different woods that we have can be stained differently, obviously, but there are woods that are just naturally lighter. There are hardwoods, which are woods that come from like trees with actual leaves, you know, and then there's softwoods, and those come from like coniferous trees like a pine or something to that effect.
Right.
So an oak is going to be of a lighter color. That's going to be one of those hardwoods that I talked about. And then a pine is also going to be lighter as well.
Okay.
So I'll show you both, and you can kind of see what you would like. So this one is a poplar. It's also light. That's going to be considered a softwood.
Now, what is the difference between softwood and hardwood?
Like I said, with the hardwood, it's going to come from, usually it's a more dense wood, hence the name hardwood, and it comes from trees that like lose their leaves during the fall.
So would you recommend that being a better casket, or?
I really, personally, don't believe that one is better or worse. I think it just is a personal preference type of thing, and whichever look you prefer, and you know, they're going to offer about the same level of protection and things like that.
Okay.
So let's find. So this is the pine. It's a little bit of a darker stain, but you can see it has all these like nice little knots, which is really natural looking, and it's got kind of a cherry stain to it, so it makes it a little bit darker than it would be normally.
Right.
But it still is a very nice color.
Now, is there a lighter version of pine, or is it just that one specifically?
No, there is a lighter one that I can show you here, and that is going to be your lighter pine color, and you can see the knots on there still as well. And this one has a little bit of a tufted interior, which is where that you've got those little buttons in there that makes those little poofs up through here. And this one is also a satin material for the interior.
Okay.
And so that one is very nice as well.
Yes,
you can see it also has the interchangeable corners, which is really nice.
She was a big believer, so that would be pretty.
Yeah, so we could absolutely make that happen. And this one also contains a memory safe drawer, which is nice. You can put little trinkets and things to send with her.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, absolutely. So is this something that you would like to go with?
Yes, I like the light, yes.
Okay, perfect. So then we'll select this one as the casket. Now,
Yes,
is the interior, does that look good to you?
That is fine. That's
okay,
fine.
And the color and all is good?
Yes.
Fantastic.
It's kind of simple.
Yeah, it is very simple but still elegant and
ma'am.
beautiful. So I think that would be just perfect.
Thank you.
So the cemetery at which your mother will be buried has a policy that requires an outer burial container of some sort, which they prefer that you have a vault as opposed to just a grave liner, grave box of some sort. So here is our selection of a few of our vaults that we have available. And you have a vault to put your casket in so that it offers a little bit of protection from the elements. It actually offers quite a bit of protection as far as resisting moisture, and it also helps to bear the weight of the earth on top of the casket, so that as you're walking to the gravesite to visit her gravesite, you're not going to be sinking in holes and things like that. So it just makes it look nicer, and it makes it safer as well for people visiting. So these are just some of the basic vaults. They're going to be concrete. They're going to have a plastic liner on the inside, and they are going to be sealed with not only the weight of the dome on top, but as well there's an epoxy lining as well. Then you have the next level up, which these are going to be lined with stainless steel as opposed to plastic, which offers a little bit more weight bearing and that sort of thing. And then you have up here the premium, which this one is lined with copper, and then you have one with bronze, and so there's a lot of different things available to you.
I'm thinking I like this pink look because the casket kind of is just plain and then
And have a
I
little
like-
pop of
yeah,
color.
yeah.
Absolutely. And this one as well has this flat top, so we can do some customization on
Mhm.
that as well.
Right.
If that's something that interests you, we
Right.
can
I would
definitely
like to
explore
put.
that.
I would definitely like to put her name and like her death
Mhm.
date and her birth date on there. And
Sure.
is there any way I could change this rose to like the praying hands or something along those lines?
I am sure that we can explore that, and I will contact our supplier to
Okay.
find out if that's something that we can do, but I
Okay.
don't see that being a problem.
Okay. Yes.
All
ma'am.
right.
Mhm.
So fantastic. We have everything set up, and I'll go ahead and start making these orders for us, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.